All right, take two. Hello. I can't tell if this is working or not. Hello. I can't tell. The sound, I think, sounds better. If someone is in the live chat, please put it in the live chat right now if the sound is echoing. See, Foo. Foo, am I echoing right now? All right, sweet. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, man, I was having sound trouble like crazy. All right, so this was requested. Uh, wow, I want to say the second time I was working on the Squatchy and Foo. um, and everyone wanted a kind of an origin story and like how Squatchy found out Foo was a furry, like that he wasn't a giant uh a giant squirrel, right? So me and Foo watched a movie last night, and it gave me some ideas. So I figured let's draw the origin. So we'll end up making this comic number one, and oh man, you guys can't get any better than this. Let me tell you, me just choking up on the phone. That's caught me. What a train wreck. Yeah, no. Everyone thinks we did something horrible. I can't talk right now. That's funny. Oh, what a train wreck. No, yeah, so we tried to do it live and the video totally got a strike. Stevie levels on stream, right? Yeah, just freaking completely choke out. My tea went down the wrong tube. Ugh. Anyways, we've been staring at a screen, just me talking. So I had this idea, right? So I could get it all done in 6 panels. So first one, Squatchy's gonna be just chilling. So we'll get him. Now this is just my rough. So this is how I start. So let's say Squatchy's gonna be chilling right here. Got a joint. He's chilling, happy. All right. This is how I start all my stuff. I just do this. So then there's bushes. This is just, I do my thumbnail just so we could get the whole story before I start sketching everything. So Squatchy's just minding his own, stoned. You got trees and bushes behind him, right? Yeah, all movies need to be on his channel. No, no catnip. I think we should do something though where you finally smoke something from my stash and something happens. So then we'll have this is where he's gonna hear a noise. So we'll have Squatchy right here going, huh? Like what's going on over there? And this is where the idea from the movie last night. It's just gonna be like some kind of gibberish going. And Squatchy's like, "What the fuck?" Right? Now this is where I want someone's help, and I know Foo, you're the only one in here right now. So should I have it? Should I have it where he's like Squatchy's from over here, right? And there's a bush. And his hands holding the bushes open. And he's like, what? And then, because so they had like a fire, right, in the center in the movie. There was the rabbit. Have dog. He's like, yeah. Dancing behind the fire. I'm gonna draw him holding a little baby kangaroo for Foo. And Foo will be like right here. Doing like the Egyptian or something. Foo's over here doing the Egyptian. Oh fuck. We'll do that. What should we have here? A little poodle dog girl. We'll have her fucking twerking. Oh my god. Oh, there's food, walking like an Egyptian. Well, well. Alright, so we're getting an idea, and Squatchy's just like, "What the fuck?" So we're gonna draw in this one the rabbit waving by. He's walking away, right? And then we'll draw Wolfie next to him. He'll be walking away. There we'll have Foo, because I have this idea. So, like, Squatchy sneaks up on Foo. Foo will be walking away. We'll draw the fire pit. Just like sizzling, it's just ash. So that way we can have the bushes back over there. We'll have Squatchy still watching. You know, when you see how I draw them and everything, and then this is how they start. These are my blueprints, and I may change it as I go. I think right here, instead of what the fuck though, I want him to be like, it's the biggest fucking squirrel I've ever seen or something. Because I mean, you've seen in one of the strips already. The first one I did, that Squatchy has a thing for eating squirrels. I want that to be a thing. I'll just remind myself what that says later. Big squirrel. That's all I needed to say. All right, so Squatch is watching him say goodbye to him, and then we're just gonna skip ahead of time, and so the path will be going. We'll have we're gonna have like food knocked down. She's knocked down, and I want like the shadow of Squatch to be, or maybe just the silhouette. You only see the dark. Maybe the shadow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or should he be like if Squatch is standing right here, if he's standing right here looking down like he just knocked Foo over, should Foo's mask be partially off? It should be like partially. Oh, what did I do? Partially off, I think. Like it's coming off his head. Squatch is like, what the fuck? Oh, Foo's face sticking out right there. He's like, oh shit. No, no Stevie yet. What up, dude? Alright, so Squatchy smoking. He starts hearing this noise. They're gonna be fucking having that fucking gibberish all right here. And I'm gonna have him saying whale, whale. Squatchy's gonna be like, what the fuck? His hat's falling off. How do you want to do this? Okay, so the Foo's gonna be right here. He's gonna be screaming. Alright. He's in a squirrel suit, so screaming as long as the mask is gonna be right here. Should he be having it in his hand? Squatchy's like screaming too. Just have Foo's creepy mask just staring right now. So Squatch will be like this. He's screaming. He's screaming. Or should Squatch be laughing? Should he be scared or laugh? Or should Squatch put the fur mask on and take them? Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should he be scared looking at the mask as Foo's freaking out? Maybe he doesn't. Like, he thought this was some fucking giant, the biggest squirrel he's ever seen. He's gonna say that right there. He stumbles upon this, like, furry party going on. He waits for it to end, and he stalks Foo. Like, woo! Ah! No, I know what you mean. Wide-eyed, freaked out. Oh, maybe it should just be the back of the mask, and he sees he's taken off the mask. It Squatch's hands. He's getting ready to grab him. I draw hands a certain way. Foo's getting Foo's walking away, so we'll cut that out and move it a little further up and shrink it a bit. See, he's falling. Or maybe we should shrink Squatch a bit and take him out. We'll move Foo about there. We'll shrink down Squatch. What up, Ivan? Shrink down Squatch. Oh, I think I just cut his thumb off. So he doesn't take up most of the screen. I'm gonna take that out the center. Alright, now let me fix it. Let me fix it. Okay, so Foo's tail. He's taking off his hat. Or his helmet. Because this is the way. Oh, and be glad you guys weren't here the first opening minutes when I was doing this, because I fucking choked out drinking tea down the wrong pipe. So he'll be like, what the fuck? He's taking off his hat. Yeah, and then we'll have Squatchy laughing and Foo fucking screaming like a chick. That makes it funnier. So we'll have him laughing his ass off, holding his side like he's just fucking dying. He's just dying, laughing. Squatchy don't look like Squatchy unless he's big. Okay, so now, okay, I totally, like, yeah, I'm happy with it. And when I make it look better, Yeah, his hair. All right. So now we got our like blueprint, and what I do is I lighten it up a lot. Add another layer. And then this is when I come in and start actually drawing Squatch. So you guys will see how I do it. I approach it light. And it's going to be facing that way. So his eyes are about there. Since his brow ridge comes out and then starts sloping up, we can draw how his cheeks come out. See, he's a chubby fella. We'll have his nose up here. I really just scribble it in until I like the shape. He's got a big mouth. So we're gonna make that slope a little smaller. All right. Put his ears about there. Go a little closer now. Start working on his eyes, and he's always high, so I'm gonna draw them bitches like that. And since his brow ridge is right there, we know to draw those right there. Since he's facing that way a bit, his nose will be facing that way a bit too, so that's when you start noticing him come to life a bit. Now, you can kind of see Squatchy in there. That's really when you and it's got his mustache. Comes down right under the lip. And his beard comes up to his cheeks right there. So then you just drag that as I'm just, it's just messy this first round. Have his beard come down to about there. And make his chubbiness stick out, with how his cheekbones would be. Come up and cover that ear. And this is like a rough, so he's got his stoned grin going. He doesn't have the close together teeth. It's big. Chilling. Sometimes I'll be drawing this and I think that's a little too high, so I change the top here. So this will come in a little bit more. So you got Squatchy chilling. He's just out here living his best life. And I mean, I go through it with the red too and clean it up so it's not like. So this is how I start a hand always. Since he's holding a joint, it's going to be like right there. You want the thumb to be doing its job. So I'm going to be facing that way. So these fingers are closed. Index is holding that. Those fingers over there. Holding joint. Smoke coming out. I feel like he should be having some smoke coming out of his mouth too. He should be looking at something. I feel like something. Squatchy's over here looking at some butterfly that just landed to get stoned with him. That's all I can think about. A little bug landing on him. He should say something to him when he gets yeah, this little dude or something. What should he say to the butterfly? Or should a little bit of smoke be going? He's some of that smoke going into the butterfly. Hey, little buddy. Heavy shit, huh, little buddy? I want to remember that that's a butterfly, so I'm gonna make that a. She's like, hey, little buddy. She was like, what in the hell were you watching last night? Okay, so this one's where Squatch is like, what the fuck? Squatch's head's more like a egg. Really. He's like, what the fuck? She'd be like, huh? What the fuck is that? Drum a little bit more suspicious. Like, huh? What the hell's going on there? He's like, what the fuck is he hearing? I'm gonna have that lettering coming in, like spiraling in, all weird. trees in the background. It just looks like scribble right now, but so yeah, that when you come in from over there. What? His head should be like tilted, huh? Like, what? Yeah, I like that better. And it's like, what? What is going on over there? What I'm going to do is when I color this, I'm going to have this area kind of have a glow behind it. So I'll remember, I'm going to remember to do the glow from the fire. So it's like, what the hell? He's hearing squeeble, weeble, weeble. I just gotta, because this is cracking me up too much, as I really gotta finish this foo. Who's doing the Egyptian dance here? I'm gonna make that link I need it. You'd think with all the time I've drawn foo, I'd remember to do that length every time, and I never do. Whatever, Ivan. It was still a good idea, just executed improperly. Who's over here walking like an Egyptian? His hands are going into a speech bubble right here, so I don't have to draw them. I like to place my speech bubble so I don't have to waste my time drawing something I'm going to cover up. Fucking Ivan went full on Fuminati, huh? Should have known, Ivan. Should have known. Squatchy's like, what the fuck am I seeing? He's like, what the fuck? These guys' hands holding the bushes up. He's like, what the fuck? Oh, what did I do? I don't use a mouse. If anybody's wondering, the clicking you're hearing is, I think, the stylus pen touching the screen. Walk like Egyptian over here. Want the fire. Come with this. And darken that up so we know where our fire is going to be. And the way I'm going to color this, there's going to be like a glow coming off of this fire. It's a way you can do it with layers. It's pretty cool. Give it a nice little bonus effect to the comic. So then we got the wolf guy. This is totally inspired by last night's movie. Fu was so excited to watch that movie last night. He loved every second of it. Oh, should I put the little baby Joey in there cooking? This guy was a half-assed furry too. He only wore. He had like a jacket on or something, or was it a flannel? I think I'm drawing his body all fucked up. Let's go back before the shirt. Uh, I know he was wearing some kind of a head that big though. His arms kind of big though. Then this guy got his butt plug taken out. Oh man. He's like, rawr. His fur was coming out of his. What he was wearing, like a flannel shirt or something. Yeah, we'll make it as flannel as we can. Let's get this fucking freaky. Poodle girl. I'm just gonna turn full fur. She's gonna have her little furry butt. Or actually, a poodle would have a stringy of a tail, right? With just a little poof ball on the end. Those are the people from last night's movie. Except they didn't have a squirrel, which I thought like ruined the movie. I'm gonna draw the rabbit a little bit more up here. The bunny in the last night's movie was fucking psychotic. I feel like I should make this one look psychotic. Have a small eye and a big eye. His furry dance he's doing too. He's just gonna have like mitten hands. Cheap ones, so you see the line. You see his zipper line. Little kangaroo baby in there just burning. Fucking burning baby. Oh, there's bushes behind them. This will be the Squeeble Weeble guy. He'll be Squeeble Weeble. His word thing will be like this. she's just gonna be like, woof, woof. Yeah. Oh, coming from him. And you're gonna have wayo, wayo, coming from Foo. He's just like that biggest fucking squirrel. I think it might be funnier to. I think it'd be funnier just to have it be his facial reaction to this. Right here. Just show it be his reaction to it. He's just like, what the fuck? Then here, he can be thinking it, right? So it'll be a thought bubble. And he'll be focused on, ooh, yeah, that works. Yeah, his facial reaction's gotta be that's priceless. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, Foo saying goodbye to his buddies. Let's see here. So here's where I'm looking, spending right there. Tail, right there. Fu was having like a Mandalorian fit. He wanted his face to be shown more in the comic. I told him, don't worry, don't worry. I'll draw you without the mask a lot. Power fork and right there, leading into the bushes. It's creeping. I can't believe 4 people are in here watching me do this. So the rabbit's waving by too. He's got mitten hands. A bunny tail. I don't know how his legs are going to go just yet. That's right, he has one small eye. One big eye. Crazy ears. Fix that part of him. Twice as many. Twice as many what? I'm just surprised. See here. Should have his hand on him. No, he's just walking too. He's walking away too. Yeah, that works. They're like, see, She'd be like, Squeeble. And Foo will be like, what's a noise Foo would make? Foo, 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 foo. Those are your boys, Foo. Yeah, so he's going to be taking it off from the back. That's right. Got Foo's head coming out of there. Squatch is getting ready to have him a month's supply of squirrel meat. He has no idea what he's about to stumble upon. Right now is where he's like, what the fuck? Squatch is gonna get you, fool. He was gonna be a meal. And then they end up being buddies. Because why wouldn't you friend up? Oh, my bad. I didn't know you're someone we wanted to see. Tell him he's going to be in it someday soon. Someday soon he will be. Let's see here. So that's where his tail's at. So we'll have some more bush going right there. Like, what the fuck? I swear my TV doesn't want to turn on right now. Let's see, we'll just put like bush in the background. Alright, so yeah, then he's like, what the fuck? Now we gotta draw Foo Boy again. Foo's facing that direction. And it's like that. Let's go. I'm just gonna be looking at him more. So we're drawing Foo right now. He's gonna be screaming. And change the shape of that. Where's the nose? There we go. Yeah, we want this like a Sega game console. So Food's got his little goatee. Bring that around. His eye and nose match where his ear is. So we have his hair. It's right there. Yeah, Food's like, I don't look like this, but I gotta clean it up. Food's got that. There we go. Round it up a little bit more. Then we just shape it in. He looks like Mr. Bill. So, because of the little direction of his face, his nose would be coming out like that, which means you'd only see a portion of his eye. His head's not right. We need his head to be. So I need to bring that up a little more. Bring it in and over. Sculpting Foo's head is a ever-going, ongoing process. If I knew how to animate Foo, you could voice your own character. How dope would that be? Odd ass shape. This is all messed up. I know, Foo. What do you mean? You huff helium before you do that? Okay, I like this side, how it looks. Foo just threw his hands in the air. Where should his tail be? Back here? Yeah. Alright, so Squatch is gonna have the squirrel hat like that covered. It's cool, man. Congrats. Squatch is just gonna be busting the nut, just laughing. Alright, yeah. Drawing him laughing. That's the thing. Draw his head. It's egg shaped. So get that roundness going. Eyes will be about here. So his eyebrows right there. He'll be laughing, so his nose will be about right there going. He's gonna have a big ass smile. His teeth, big old block teeth. I'm gonna fix his eyes too, because his eyes I just want to be the upper shape here. Bring his cheekbones up a bit. He's laughing his ass off. His head is a little too big for his body, so we're gonna shrink it up a bit. Gets his hand up in there. He is just laughing. We'll put ha ha ha's all over. Should Fu be crying? Like, don't kill me, please. And that, my friends, is how you start a comic. So we'll have Squatchy just chilling, talking to the butterfly, like, heavy shit, huh, little buddy? Just laughing. Then he starts hearing squeeboo, weeboo, 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 weeboo. And he's like, what the fuck? And then imagine Squatchy's thoughts when he sees this. You got this poodle dog over here twerking, this rabbit fucking going crazy, dog dude dancing, this little baby kangaroo burning in the fire, and fucking Fu over here doing the Egyptian. And Squatchy's just, what the fuck? And he's gonna be like, that's a big fucking squirrel. So he's just waiting for him to leave. And he's taking off the mask. He's like, what the fuck? And then just hilarity. That's funny. That's a pretty good origins on how they met, I think. What do you guys think? We got a couple of you in here. 5 people, actually. Yeah, right? He's about to get fucking smashed on. What the fuck is that noise? Way-oh, way-oh. Kangaroo burning in the fire. He's all foo 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 foo. I have to fix up Squatchy. You're just gonna see those top lines there. The cheekbones coming up a bit. I'm laughing. And that's why it looks different. He doesn't have his mustache. Ears gonna be there. Oh, Brock, it's gonna be a comic book. It's just there. It's not gonna have like any like ongoing story. There'll be continuity, but it's just like each strip will be its own. But then I'm gonna combine them all and put it in a book. Once I have about 50, I'm gonna make it into a book. But yeah, like so to show you how it started, this is what it looked like when I first started this stream. The first, this is how I plot them out. And then I end up lightening it and then putting the other on top and just taking out the original part. And then now what I'm going to do, but that's probably what I'm going to do that. Next is you lighten this up. And then I go over it with red. Kind of like a maroonish color. And then that way you're just like cleaning up your lines, you know. Select anything that I wanted to clean up. It could be a cleaner line instead of these sketchy lines. And this way, you know, you have a cleaner line to look at when you're doing the black, which I mean they call inking, but I mean if you're doing it digital, you know. So eyelash is thick. And with Squatchy and Foo, I like to do it simple, so I'm not drawing like, all these different hairs as we're going. You can take that up right there, and this brow line goes to that, and see how with the blue, how the line comes out to about there. I always go off of this part when I'm doing the red line, because that's where I basically put my imaginary line, so that this part sticks out a bit more than this side of the head, so you won't see where the hair starts like you will on the left side, or that's right in your. So you got his cheek will come out a bit there. So we'll get his little smile first. It comes out, and you kind of get the outline of his lip, his teeth. And he's smiling. So his mustache would start right there, work its way to there, but also down to under his lip. Come over here. Mustache should come over here, connect like that. But then since you see this part, this is where I bring it up and bring it up into where you see the hairs coming off of his cheek. And it's still scribble, but that's how I do this comic. So I just bring this down, outline where his beard would come up to about there, get his ear. But I mean, you see how it's tightened up now. Like, it's way cleaned up than the way that it started, and you can do it pretty fast when you do digital. You just bring this up to where it connects into that. And the Squatchy is easy to fill in with the lines once you do the outer line of them. So it's got his arm. I just do a messed up scribble, because when you're coloring Squatchy, all you gotta do is just the same shape in there. Just make it bigger. And when you color that, it just looks like a lot of hair. But it was simple and you did it fast. Oh, Comic Bros. You're banned, bro. I think his arm was way too big like that. See, you just do it in layers when you're doing the body hair. So I just keep going in a circle. Just keep going. You can just do it to the arm here, just in layers like that. That's how I just do it real fast. And it's scribble, but I mean, look at you can totally picture him a whole lot better, you know? And I just kind of give the bushes a little bit better detail. I don't see it either, fool. Where's it at? What comment are you talking about? I think Foo's seeing things. Who, me? No, the moderator must have. That must have been a moderator. Squatches have big fingers, so. That was your kid? That was your kid? I just deleted his message? Why would he say Squatchy drools? I don't know if that's too high out of the top there. We'll take it down to there. Yeah. So I mean that's how I do it, and then you take away the blue and it's for the most part cleaned up. I mean, except for like the speech bubble on around his hands, but then that's when you come in with the ink, pen, and you clean it up, you know. Um, I don't know. I could do it super fast if I did it that way, because I could get like two or three done a day, if someone else was coloring it. But I mean, they would have to see how I color, because I'd want it to stay the same. I wouldn't want it to like be some totally different kind of scheme. But I mean, if it's just me self-publishing, then I'd probably want to do it all. I mean, you see how fast I can get it done. Like I'll be starting the inking tonight, if not finishing it. Yeah, he's gonna be like talking to the butterfly. Like, that's a heavy hitter, huh, little buddy? Yeah, see, that's my thing. Cause like I mean, the ones that I've already done, I kind of want it to stay that similar kind of cartoony look. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want I wouldn't want the color to lose, like, cause like I have an idea on how I do the coloring, so it's not like I don't know how to color. I'll have to work on his face on this one because I think it needs to be smaller. This part. This is too big, I think. Shrink it up a bit. I don't have patience for that kind of stuff, but I'd want to take over. I used to teach a paint night at the tattoo shop, and it drove me crazy because no one would follow directions. So it ended up driving me nuts. And then I ended up having to do like 40 to 50% of their painting for everyone. So it was like I was doing like 12, 15 paintings. You know what I mean? What's a chunky boy? Yeah, but I'm not in any position to teach people. I'm still learning everything myself. No, I see what you're saying, but I just there's a lot of better people could learn from. Like if I was a published what? This one I make him. Should his mouth be open? That's bothering me. Foo. What if we did a show where I'm drawing something, right? But you have to talk and say what you are doing. So, like, on the share screen, it's just this. and I'm drawing. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I'm drawing and then you're doing the voiceover to it. So like you're the one trying to say what you should do here. And it'll be so random sometimes you won't even know. Because you can't see where I'm about to draw until I draw. Or we should get people to start coming playing uh, Pictionary in a way. Well, we'll put a timer. I'll start drawing something and you have to guess what it is. Well, I think it would be something fun. Start. I'll just think of some random thing or something. Yeah, I don't know how much more live I'm going to stay working on this. Not sure how long I've been going. question mark so we don't forget it. Oh, I've been going for 2 hours. It's gonna say like squeebo, weebo, weebo, weebo. Like how you guys talk, you furries. That fucking rabbit. That shit was so funny last night. But yeah, so I mean, I got to go through, do the red, and then I'll start the inking, and then color. But I mean, I get these done pretty quick. So I mean, we could be looking at a book real soon. Who's asking for help? Oh, I'm saying edit it. I think if you took, like, if you rewatched it and just time tagged the funny parts, like where we were freaking out and laughing and saying stuff, you know, put those together and then maybe voiceover, like talking over a picture or something for a minute to give people context of what we were watching. If you edit it, you'll be fine. I think if you edit it down, like, cause it went for an hour and something. If you edited it down to like 15, 20 minutes of just the funny parts, I don't think anything would happen because it's an edited video now that you're putting. So it's a brand new video, so it's not going to have any embedded like, oh, we went to YouTube and watched this at the same time. You know, it'll be a totally different uh stream thing. You know what I mean? What the fuck just happened? Food's walking like an Egyptian. What up, Southern? Stay in your room and do stuff. Oh, that's funny. Look at Fu doing the Egyptian. Oh, this is comedy. Man, I keep on drawing. I gotta get off the stream. You ain't never seen Squatchy wide-eyed like that. Fu would make so much content, though. He'd make so many videos. Think of all the videos we would get. He'd be like, I gotta have a comeback. He'd be the bad boy of comics YouTube for getting banned, being the only one that got banned. And he got banned for broadcasting furry movies. You can say, why you blocking my sexual preference, bro? Tell him to get woke. Furries, furry lives matter. Tell him, fool. Start a movement. Get woke, dude. Furry rights, dude. The funniest shit last night was Fu asking questions like, "Do furries really do that?" And I'm like sitting here like, "Bro, you'd know. Like, you have these answers. Why are you acting like that?" Don't tread on my fur. Don't ruffle my fur, bro. I like that this is just the fraction of what this picture is going to be because I still got to do all these freaks over here. Look at him. Man, it's comedy. All right, guys. This stream's gone on probably way longer than it should have. I don't know if any other people are gonna watch it, but I'll keep this one on. But appreciate you guys watching, and I'll probably go live again tomorrow when I'm coloring and stuff. So you'll see how it's progressed from there. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm stoked with how it's looking so far. It's funny for sure. When people read that wayo wayo, they're gonna know exactly what Foo's doing. Yeah, we'll figure it out. There's gonna be villains for sure. Stevie B is gonna be a villain, or just an old guy that we fuck with all the time. And then we'll probably be messing with Ranger Ackery a bunch. And then because of Ivan's collecting history, thinking that one of these comic strips at one point, Foo's gonna try and sneak Squatch into a strip club. It'll be Crazy Ivan's titty bar or something, topless bar and grill or some shit like that. Because it just works. Crazy Ivan's. But yeah, Appreciate you guys coming in and watching. I'm gonna get. I mean, I'm still gonna be working on this right now, but yeah, I'll probably, hopefully, hopefully go live again tomorrow and start coloring. But you guys have a good night, and remember, Foo is a furry.